And welcome to Suikoden 3. This is Benaru.
And Corona, she's
Not really
that
welcome.
was a booming ass freaking voice you just
Sometimes you gotta like spice up the intro.
Oh, okay. Well, I will
That's what I've learned in my long years of solitude in Pembroke.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, there's a lot of racism in this village.
I don't even understand. Y'all are supposed to be like together.
No, they are, but like there's a stigma, and you're gonna find out as we explore the village. There's a lot of stigma between like the occupying Harmonian army and the people who still feel like they're grasslanders and they're not part of Harmonia.
But were they ever a part of Harmonia then?
No,
like at any point?
So Harmonia allows them to exist as second-class citizens in Harmonia. So while it's under occupation, which is what it currently is, then they're allowed to call themselves Harmonian citizens. Can I pick this up? Yeah, I have space. Okay. So while they're here, they're allowed to live, they're allowed to do business, they're allowed to... There's a few other words I'm not gonna fucking talk about because it's deep lore that like relates to me. Can I not talk to you? Okay. Sorry, if you hear the clacking, it's just like me doing like trying to like click the fucking wrong button. Okay, so fun fact, we get to recruit someone right now. Is my health full? Cause otherwise I'm gonna get bodied. Not really. I'm gonna fucking spank this man. So he should look familiar, at least from what he's wearing. That is the Night Rune. That is Victor's sword from Suikoden 3, or Suikoden 2. I fucking love this man.
Must be my birth sign.
I love this man.
I like how he's just like, you have a talking sword. That's interesting. Like Godot is like not phased at all that this kid...
First it was the man who had more hair than a sloth, and now this guy.
It's so funny.
Don't fucking talk about Victor like that.
Humans so whiny with their wants and needs, eating and drinking, bah.
You're just the Star Dragon sword now?
I just like him.
Yeah, he's a cool dude.
He reminds me of Randy.
Oh yeah, he's an old man, grouchy man.
A resident old man.
Yeah, I accept. Let's go. I'll fuck you up, mate.
But I don't remember this kid as like a Star of Destiny. Really?
Because you can only recruit him after visiting.
I wonder how he got the Night Sword.
I will explain. I will explain it. Yeah.
Okay, cool.
Go easy on me. I'll end this right away. That's a death blow. Fuck you. I'm not dumb. I know how fucking this works. Goodbye. Oh damn it! I didn't one shot him. I'm not that strong yet, I guess. All defense? Yes. Fuck. I thought that was a...
But isn't this like a tug of war basically?
Yeah, it's a duel. So like the more he's flustered, the more gauge will go that way. Again, I know. Thank you. Goodbye. 1, 2. Aw, damn it.
Buckle my shoe.
Why don't you show me what you've got? That is defense. It's been forever and I still remember this shit. Don't get cocky. That's an attack. I fucked up one time, but we got it.
The poor kid fell flat on his back.
Yeah, you know this actually does damage to you, so if you enter the fight with low health, it can like, actually one-shot you.
That's why you were like...
Yeah, it's like, maybe just check my health real quick. I will take the sword.
By someone very important.
A reprehensible act. And Eds joins. I forget what Star of Destiny is, but he shares a star with Victor.
I like... Oh, well, of course. Okay. I like that, that Godot is, like, somehow recruiting. Because we still haven't done Thomas's chapter.
We haven't, but we've met him already, so we're allowed to recruit for Bahadik.
Right. But it's just, like, funny to me, because it's just like, okay, he's a Star of Destiny. But, like, nobody's joined your party yet.
Yeah, we can put someone in. We can take,
yeah, but
we can
why
take
would you
Ayla
put
out, too.
anybody except for the devil?
No, you would never. Because like this is literally the end game party for him, so you have to use them.
They're way better.
And Sarah's back.
Ayla's like, wait a second. I know that motherfucker.
It's that bitch.
Yeah, I know that motherfucker. I'm gonna get her. I'm gonna beat her ass.
My favorite thing about this is that like that was unprompted.
Yeah.
You just did it.
And Jado is like, God damn it.
I guess.
The wild card through and through, I guess.
Slowly moves.
It's so weird.
What was that?
They're like Japanese matadors. Like a little bit of Spanish.
Ooh, book.
Maybe a little bit of Chinese, maybe a little bit of Japanese, I'm not really sure. But they are wearing like hats.
I thought about
do Spanish people have hats like that? I wonder. Maybe it's all Spanish.
I don't remember. I knew Musk was a thing, but I didn't have money at the time. That's too bad. Either way, now we've got that in our history, so we're allowed to trade with Le Buick now, which is good.
Le Buick.
I'm sure it's French, so I think I'm saying it right.
Maybe.
Oh no, always. Mole shield, never mind, I don't care.
Sacrificial Jizel.
Yeah, it's how you revive.
I know.
I'm just reminding.
I talk about Sacrificial Jizo in my Japanese mythology panel. Because
I need to drop off Gross next time I'm in Harmonia. Shit. And all of this actually.
Jizo is like the Buddha that watches over travelers.
Yeah, no more. I did not mean to get in here.
And babies.
I'm stuck.
Apparently not. Apparently she was just gonna finish up her shit before she talked to you.
Counter is unusable by my current people, but it's kind of too bad because it's a really good rune. I don't have a lot of space, but I guess I'll pick it up because it's rare and I'll drop it off for Thomas. I do need wind ambulance. Do I need them this chapter? I don't think so.
Wind resist? Are you gonna be fighting Mr. Happy Face?
Yes, but not in this chapter, I don't think.
Oh, okay.
I'll pick up the herb seeds. Do you remember how I used to say herb?
How?
Like hard H?
Oh, actually, you know what? That's how British people say it.
Do they?
Yeah.
Huh.
Herbs. Herbs.
So the fun fact is this was a waste because now I have to rest again with Ayla in my party.
Oh.
Because she has spells missing. So when I get her back, she's just gonna be the from when she left. I'm just gonna go pick her up. I don't mind like moving the story along for a little bit because we're making really good on time. I'm actually breezing past this because like how strong I am. They shouldn't be there. Oh, they are there. It's okay. Ignoring that. Ignoring that. Zigzag away.
You're like, plot!
It's actually not plot. It's optional.
Ah.
But you need to see this first.
Just like, I'm trying to eavesdrop, duh.
And we need to eavesdrop too.
Yeah.
So.
But Jado just goes straight up to the window and is like, what's going on
I'm tall
there?
enough to see.
Yeah, hey y'all, what's up?
So this is not going to make a lot of sense right now, but later on, this conversation will make sense. Oh, it's just so bad. It's like it always gives me it always gives me chills listening to that conversation because it's like, dude, there's some fucked up shit going on in this goddamn world. You're an idiot. You gave him away. It's funny because in the manga, Yubar is disguised as a cat. And so like he interrupts the location, but he knows that they were eavesdropping and he's okay with it.
Yeah. That's what I was under the impression of as well.
Yeah.
That he, like, knew that they were outside, but he was just like, whatever.
No, the other dude didn't.
Who? Oh, Mr. Happy Face.
The bishop and Sarah did not know they were there.
Face.
Yeah.
I like calling him that because he wears a mask.
Mm-hmm.
But we know who he is. I feel like his, like, clothes is the obvious giveaway.
Oh, it is. It is. If you've played the other games, and like you know exactly who this is.
Which people did. Well, they've seen us play at least one.
The first two, yeah.
Yeah. So.
And he's in Gaiden 2.
Yeah, that too. But we haven't finished Gaiden.
We haven't uploaded Gaiden 2.
We didn't finish it though. No. Yeah.
So yeah, so they're talking about like they could literally be a part of Harmonia if they're successful in the campaign.
Right. I imagine that she always speaks with a complete deadpan like expression and voice.
Whoever does Violet's voice in Three Houses should
I don't know who that is. But I just like whenever I like see her, I just feel like she always speaks like very like sleepily almost, you know?
It's funny because when she was a kid, she was like super talkative.
Yeah.
But in this game specifically, she's just like so done with everything.
Mm.
Bitch ass motherfucker. Fuck you and them shoes.
I thought you were gonna say, and the horse you rode in on.
I mean, well. Of course they wouldn't be.
She's like, bitch, that's racist.
No, and he's gonna explain it.
Yeah.
Allowed to live. And it's just fucked, but it's like, it is literally the only reason they're surviving right now.
Yeah. It's so fucked up. But you know what, that's what I really like about Suikoden, is that they kind of like talk about those kinds of things.
No, I don't. Hold on, just to double check, yeah, she's missing her spells, even though we rested.
Yeah.
And I can't leave here without that being solved, because we're gonna be fucked up if we didn't.
Yeah.
And that's a correct understanding. Like, why is that so great?
Second-class citizens does not sound great. I would not be like jumping off my seat to earn second-class citizenship, you know?
Like, and that's really, I think that's where the issue is. Like, the loyalists, like the Grassland loyalists in Lebuik are like, we are already human beings. We don't need to work harder to like be treated as normal people. We already are people.
Yeah.
And the people who are just trying to get better lives think that this is the only way they're going to be allowed to have better lives.
Right.
Rather than
But
fight
I really do feel like that's a total, like, kind of, I guess, brainwashing from being in the army. You know? Having this idea that, like, well, this is what my commanders say. You know, my leaders say.
And it's systemic, too, though. Because, like she said, like, she's been getting all of her ideas from the elders in the village, because they remember the time that they were part of Grasslands.
Yeah.
Your boyfriend's an idiot.
Yeah. Why was he so, like, lovers? Like,
because they're clearly together.
Yeah. So why was that so weird?
Because he didn't know that it was obvious. He's a dense motherfucker and I don't like him.
Yeah.
This is kind of heartwarming in the manga too, because like, you know, they share stories about how like they grew up. And so it's like the village, like from the passed down knowledge from all the elders, like it's for a new Calraean person, that's really good information for her because she understands like how the world was. And it sort of solidifies the fact that she really wants to travel with Jidou no matter what. I like it. It's good. It is very suspicious.
He's really like, I know you want to leave, so just leave.
No, but he also understands that they do need that information.
Yeah.
But that he's an old person, so he wants to hear this too. So here's the thing: you can You can do both routes, but I think this is the more information that, as a lore perspective, makes more sense. Jido would stick around for this.
Yeah.
And this is way more important than, like, stuff you can learn about later.
Yeah.
Well, he won, however... So, they were... Well, I'll just let this play out before I explain anything. But if you notice, the true fire rune really does look like the Lebuik symbol. Like, they haven't forgotten instinctually.
Hmm.
Yeah, like, why resist? It's instinctual. And that's really it's like a dictatorship in like every single aspect other than name.
Yeah.
It's not so much tricked as he was just raised to believe that it was right. Yeah. And then they would return from the mission. So this altar is kind of hilarious. Yeah. So there's two altars of the Flame Champion. But he named it the Altar of the Flame Champion specifically so that it wouldn't get destroyed, and now they're mistaking it because 50 years have passed and the knowledge has been like muddied.
Muddled, yeah.
Muddled, thank you. Yes, that's the word.
That's okay. Muddied makes sense too.
I'll show you the way. And he's like, I don't remember there being a thing. Eco will join you for now. I don't think she's I don't think she has skills.
That's what I like about 5.
What, that you have skills attached to the random people that join?
Yeah, like your supplementary heroes really help you out.
Well, yeah, there's people in this game that like also have skills, but she's not a party member right now. She's a guest.
Yeah.
Guests don't have skills.
Yeah.
So that's why I was like checking to make sure that that was true, because like I was pretty sure that that was how that worked.
Yeah.
All right, so we still need to rest because Ayla needs healing, or I'm gonna get fucked because I'm way too careless. And we'll save anyways, because why not? So far so good, I think.
Mm-hmm.
There's a lot of story beats in this, so there are a lot of times where we're like gonna be kind of quiet because I want you to focus on the story.
Yeah.
If you're super interested in it. But dude, some of the later stuff is actually alright, so I remember now. I can buy that wind amulet. Oh, she just takes a while to notice you.
Yeah,
I think that's what it is.
she's super like slow.
Okay, so I'm going to... Jino is almost immortal, you're almost immortal. The rest of you, however... I don't need... Do I need the speed? Yeah, I need it for spells, so that's fine. Joker, you don't need Takoyaki. And I think Ace is the last one, yeah. Okay, there we go. And that should be more than enough defenses to be able to handle the fight that's coming up. It's the second to last fight in this chapter too. Again, like I said before, this chapter is kind of fast. This also goes to show you like what order you should really be playing in, because this all happens on the side away from Chris and Hugo. So like seeing this before doing either of their routes afterwards is way more beneficial. Also, this is really awkward. Like, at least Jax is like, I don't need to see this like, fucking display. Like, everyone's just like, we shouldn't be here.
Except Joker. Joker's like, what are you doing?
No, Ace was just like, I'm looking, I don't care. Yeah, Joker's also staring, never mind.
Yeah.
and he was never heard from again.
Yeah, right. And then he died.
The thing is, like, it's not even unheard of for Suikoden. That could very much have been a thing.
Yeah.
If the game was like a little bit more fast and loose with how it played with its characters. Ironically, this is the game with the most death.
That makes sense.
Like the most, like, out of the 108 Stars of Destiny, I think like 10 or 11 die.
Huh.
And they're scripted and there's nothing you can do about it.
Yeah.
Now that's minimum. Minimum, you're gonna lose 10 characters. Because it's not her place. She's like, is that her reason?
I just like how baby-like
Ayla?
is.
Well, she's new to the world. She's lived her entire life in one place.
Yeah.
She's actually 19, according to Kid's bio.
Yeah.
But like, it's weird because I think she's just short for her age because Anne is younger than her, and Anne is from the same village, and she's 16.
Mm.
So like, that doesn't make a whole lot of sense.
Right.
And I don't know who her parents are. Like, I don't think she has canon, like, named parents.
Right.
Okay, so real quick, I need to upgrade my lightning magic. And I have more than enough for this. Oh, I could have equipped it. Huh. I didn't know my head rune got unlocked at 35. That's cool though. Okay, so we got heavy damage as a combat skill for Queen, which is really good. At this point, I'd probably give her wind, but for the upcoming fight, it's completely worthless because he's immune to wind.
Yep.
So for now, I'm just gonna like spread out the people who I know have spells, and I'm gonna cap, I think, earth magic for this fight. And yeah, we're just gonna cap fire. Because at least that way he'll be able to cast high-level spells in the first turn instead of having to wait. So, oh yeah, we're gonna cap shield, and we're gonna upgrade earth. I think I have just barely enough of this. Nope, I'm bad! Earth is more important, it doesn't matter.
Yeah.
Okay, also, don't you have a thing? No, I think in chapter 3 or so, these guys give you a book. But I'd have to, like, double check. We were at 47.
I think so.
Yeah, we're fine. This is why I say it out loud, because my head will remember it if I'm, like, vocal about it. Oh, whoops, that's not the exit. And I suppose you could, like, get some musk to sell at Caleria, but I have a lot of money at this point, and not a lot of inventory space.
Fuck ton of money.
Yeah, but I don't have a lot of inventory space, which is more important right now.
Yeah.
So I'm just gonna deal. It's fine. I love Queen. Doesn't deny it though. But she's smiling. It's like the first time you see her smile the entire time.
Yeah. She didn't actually take you to the old.
No. It's beyond this cliff face.
Yeah.
Like you don't even have to go back into the
But you think she would get you literally up to it and then tell you a little story about it or something? But no, she's just like, all right, this is far enough.
Well,
Bye.
in the manga, like she does like lead them to the place and she gets attacked for it, which I guess makes more sense. It makes more sense in like context. Like, of course, she would go to show you where it is, because like, but in the game, like, it doesn't make sense to separate her from the village. So it's weird.
Oh, bless you.
Well, you know it ain't you, Ace. just letting you know.